Continuing on with Gamesmaster magazine from August of 1999, we're now on the Webmaster section, which is basically the review of websites from 1999. Okay, this is going to be rather interesting. Your guide to the best in online entertainment. Let's surf. Yes, folks, we actually surfed years ago. Now we scroll. Star Wars. Of course, Star Wars had an online presence in 1999. What is it about? And shall we get the magazine a little bit closer so I can actually read it? Now that is going to be a lot better. What's it about? There's a bloke called George who comes up with these films set in space, and you know the rest. It's the official Star Wars site, and it's quite simply huge. What's on there? If you want to know something about Star Wars, this is the place to look. Episode 1, 4, 5 and 6 are all covered. Not a whisper on episode 2 and 3 yet, though. Whether you're after a documentary on the special editions, merchandise, a tour of Anakin Skywalker's home, or just want to brush up on a bit of SW trivia, this is most definitely where it's at. What's it like? Pretty damn smart. The sort of site you could lose yourself in for hours. It hosts to a veritable links frenzy, so even if you only intend to take a quick look at, say, the action figures, you're soon to be drawn into a heavy-duty Star Wars net sesh. Official websites are so often look good, but lacking in content. Not this one. Best bit, the endless links. You'll find it difficult to taking a peek at something else. Resist, I should say. Worst bit, it does gives an air of being that little bit too corporate. If you want to learn all the juicy on-set goss, you'll have to go and look elsewhere. Typical quote. Designed and constructed in the secret, this Death Star is the brainchild of the sinister Grand Moff Tarkin, governor of the Imperial Outline regions. An orbital construction yard circling a remote planet codenamed Dyspheria, maybe? This battle station was pieced together by technicians, slaves, and the Titanic robot factory machines. The completed Death Star is powered by a hypermatter reactor and is capable of destroying an entire planet with its prime weapon, a heroic super laser. This admirable in the galaxy's ultimate weapon, and it's the greatest symbol of the Empire's absolute power. And yes, I wonder if Star Wars still went well. Have I ever been on StarWars.com? I don't think I have, you know. Must go on one of the times. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Well, I like it. I watch it. I did understand that the Clone Wars, the Bad Batch, seems to have some interesting storyline to it, but I won't pay for the subscriptions or anything like that. I tend to just go over to a friend's and watch it. Readers' websites. Run a website. Want other GM readers to know about it? Drop us a line and we'll stick it in the mag. It's that simple. Frothing with Zelda goodness. It's Aaron Holt described his site, and he's not wrong. It immediately strikes you as being visually superb, but the site doesn't survive on good looks alone. It's updated about twice a week, includes news, editorials, an email bag, chat rooms, music, fan art guides, links, a Zelda 64 Q&A, and the list goes on. No walkthrough though, unfortunately. Even if you're not a huge fan of Zelda, the site is still worth a look. So well, it's put together. A lot of work has gone on these pages, and it shows. Keep it up, fella. Might try on that actually, because I am a fan of Zelda. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. Hot links. Little Yoda's World. It's a Star Wars fan site. So you think you know your Star Wars vehicles? Well, whether it's the Chiton class escort fighter to the Mon Cathling MC-90 Star Cruiser or the Eclipse Star Destroyer, they're all here. It's recently been updated, so now it includes vehicles from the entire Star Wars universe, books, comics, games, not just the films, but it's not all spaceships and speeder bikes. There's a lot of smattering of characters in the game info, games reviews, multimedia goblins, and links. Interesting. And I'm going to need to get a glass of water. 1 second. That's better, even though I've still got a dry cough. The ForceNet, the ForceNet.net. Okay, read that wrong, but oh well. If you find it difficult to cope without a regular dose of new Star Wars tidbits, this could be the one that you've been looking for. The daily news updates from a very offering. You may actually want to know how to win a life-size model R2-D2 to, well, things that are a bit ropey. The Native American perspective of Star Wars, along with the news pages. There's a standard guides to characters, locations, and vehicles. If that's not enough, there's trivia quizzes, a discussion forum, editorials, and even a load of interviews. Ewan McGregor, Alec Guinness, Samuel L. Jackson. Nope, but I've got Sally Speakman. Who's she? Well, Mark Hamill's personal assistant, of course. That's actually not a bad person to actually listen to. Countdown. Every generation is a legend. Every journey has a first step. Every galaxy has a dirty little bastard. In case you haven't guessed, this site plays a whole host to the famed Park Wars trailer. That's not all, though. Seen as the people behind the site are the ones who started to queue for episode 1 a month early, they obviously have had way much time on their hands. Hence, they are able to complete a huge list of Star Wars related bum F from media all over the world. Oh, there's a mammoth news archive, and should you need a break from its incessant bombardment, all that Rebel Alliance related stuff, you can always take a look at their Austin Powers page. Ooh, the Boba Fett fan club. There's a place for all things Boba. You can get in touch with Boba himself, Jeremy Bollish to his mum. Check out the convention site schedule. Read interviews and general celebrate the life and works of the man behind the mask. Where else could you see photos of the inside of his house and learn that his interest includes garden, interior design, and cooking? Interesting. Listen up. If behind the scenes bubble is your thing, then we've got all the dirt to dish and the fresh scrapings from between the teeth off the online rumour mill. FGN Online. Details of merge confirming development of the 9th installment of the Square's highly popular Final Fantasy series for the PlayStation and not PlayStation 2. Oh? Digicube, a subsidiary Square Japan, has confirmed that the rumours have been hinting at for months. The Square subsidiary also revealed that the game could be released in Japan as soon as Q2 next year. Square's yet to officially announce a Japanese release for the game, as well as plans of bringing the title to the US. NextGeneration.com. Sega Enterprise will reduce the Dreamcast suggestion retail price to 19,900 yen, $165, from $29,800, $245. Returners reported forecasts from the Sega president Shigeru Imaraji, probably pronounced that wrong, of 2 million Dreamcast units between 1999 and 2000, raising the total sale to 3 million since the console Japan's launch in last November. The significantly price cut could be seen as necessary due to the slower than expected Dreamcast sales since its Japan launch. The PlayStation currently retails in Japan for the equivalent of $125, while the N64 sells for $115. GamingAge.com. Previously, we've only had discussed that Oddworld Inhabitants would be developing their sequel to the Munch's Odyssey for the PlayStation 2 first, with a PC or Dreamcast port rumoured to become possibility. But now we have a bit of confirmation that the other Oddworld offspring, Hand of Odd, is also coming to the PlayStation 2. There's been no official announcement as of yet. And that is the web section of Gamesmaster magazine. Yeah, obviously websites from the late 90s to now are significantly different. Obviously, a lot of people just you get their content on mobiles, and I say this now, I'll say it to the day I die, you don't need an app to view a website. But that's my view of it. Apart from that, might actually to see if any of these websites are still up and running. I'll probably do a video of that some other time. See you soon. Thank you very much for watching.